Come on, dude. So,
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry down for Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
He was brought down by Jair Evo. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Hey, Ron!
it on the ground and keep it moving. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Got a man. It's a Tuca. Complete. He's going to have the first down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get him to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result, now they're in a tighter red zone defense.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, Lawrence. Pass hot, DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And the Lions are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
It's a Luka in motion. Here's Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. One more time with Walker. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. In the pistol, here's Lawrence.
Oh, John. Jack's awesome.
This on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this.
No.
But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 53. Ready.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
33, yellow. Beautiful, yellow.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Going for it all. And the first ball of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Got room at the 30. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. A gain of 48.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
So one quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. From the 33, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one.
They send the tight end in motion. They run with Walker. They'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. It's 21. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball, been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Now second down throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So back up after the sack, and now it's third and long. That's Ibuka in motion. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky to do result in success. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
the Bears take over first and 10.
Chicken field.
35-yard line.
It's Ritter.
Come on, baby.
But it's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Come on, set.
Here's Ritter. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, we're going to throw on second down.
Oh,
He throws
that's something. I wonder.
a big-time play for the Bears. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, good job. Good.
And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Lawrence. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. They bring their tight end right. Here's Walker. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down. Now again from Walker. Down to the 46. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. They'll run here with Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. That one is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And the first and goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
4 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target. He comes through for him there.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, like at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point is good. And the Lions are in the lead by the score 13-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready, set. Set, cut.
Now Ritter on first down. Now deep ball here for Collins.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Down at the 30. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready, break. Blue, break. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
On first and 10, it's Ritter. Again, working deep downfield.
My goodness.
And he's got it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Come on.
There's no time left on the clock.
I thought I picked that. Unbelievable.
We've got to have guys that can go up to the high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Unbelievable.
Andy Borregala is set to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Okay, right. Down. Set.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive.
That's good.
And another first down.
That's what it is.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go, set.
And a nice run. Get him about the 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Nick. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the host, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
Either one of
What
them
we don't talk
coaches.
enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to have a first down forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's got it at the 7. Looking for a pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. That's a Puka in motion. Walker is in for a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So following the touchdown, Morales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
drive will start on the ground. And he'll take it past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
Set right. 53. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
36-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Right on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Ritter.
Oh,
And
good.
his running back. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
Let me into the Thursday.
19-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Who else did they have to know?
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point up and good. And the Bears will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the gun, here's the gift to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Drive Time continues after this. To throw is Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up. 3rd down. It's Ibuka, complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Game on. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Detroit. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT up and good. And the Lions will cut it to a 2-point lead. 26. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
45. Wide. Steal. Black. Red. Sniper.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 43. 6. Message. Claw red. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Ritter. This one. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Set. Ready. Green jack. Red. 38. Set.
They're going on 4th down. Ritter.
Oh, yes. That was weird.
Give the ball on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Taking it, it's Xavier Leggett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Walker. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of yard. It's second down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Large now on second down. Good.
It's over. Down on me. It's over. Down on the middle.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Work to do.
That's crazy.
Helping the defense. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
That's crazy.
Field goal range, but it's
They didn't want me to win.
picked off by Rodney Thomas.
It's just crazy.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Check pink.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take
I got frustrated. I really should have just kicked the field goal.
So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with a minute 56 to go. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set, ready. 52 ball.
They'll drop to throw. This one downfield.
Good game.
By Higgins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this
Into space. And he will score. Touchdown Bears. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
See you in Detroit.
Put this one away, Mike, and we've had some big
And then they all get the
throughout this
breaks.
game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Here's first and 10. To to throw is Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Walker. Here's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Lawrence now. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Penalty flag down on the play. Let's see who's guilty. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. That one's taken in right side by Reget. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. That's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On first down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Bears 35, Lions 33.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Ready.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Come on, set. Ready, 38. Ultra. Hey, go furious. Strike it. Hut.
Here we go. One final play. Going up top.
Why you didn't do that the first time?
Incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They move to 1-0 as